This is Paul. Yeah. Luke 13. Now, Luke 13, verse 11. Yeah. And behold, there was a woman which had a spirit of infirmity 18 years, and was bowed together, and could in no wise lift up herself. And when Jesus saw her, he called her to him and said unto her, Woman, thou art loosed from thine infirmity. And he laid his hands on her, and immediately she was made straight and glorified God. And the ruler of the synagogue answered with indignation, because that Jesus had healed on the Sabbath day, and said unto the people, There are 6 days in which men ought to work. In them therefore come and be healed, and not on the Sabbath day. Yeah. The Lord then answered him and said, Thou hypocrite, doth not each one of you on the Sabbath, yes, loose his ox or his ass from the stall and lead him away to watering? And ought not this woman, being a daughter of Abraham, whom Satan hath bound, lo, these 18 years, be loosed from this bond on the Sabbath day? Now, I'm wanting to do some loosening. Yeah. The shower enhancer? Yeah. I think there's a lot of women that have been bowed over because of menstruation pains and menopause problems. Yeah. And then there are the weak vaginas. Yeah. And my want to strengthen them. 200 parts per million. Yeah. A special type of gold, colloidal gold lubricant for sexual nerve endings. Yeah. And then there's this big question about should you or should you not be using feminine hygiene products? Or I had redesigned what's known as the vaginal opening cover. Yeah. Especially designed for you and your vagina so as to be able to not have anything in there. I know about this whole women's feminine hygiene products. Yeah. But I disagree that there should not be any actual air to the surrounding area of the vaginal opening. I think it causes a lot of, unnecessary lack of breathing for your vaginal muscle. No. Now, I have a want to make sure that women are not bowed over. And I would say that the 20 days a month where you're closing things up, yeah, it would be helpful if you breathed more often. And the gases that are in your womb, yeah, were they caused by any food products that were manufactured specifically to control you or mutate you? Now, if I asked Melinda right now, I'd want to know all the food products that were genetically modified using super space age technology known as supercomputers, because you're rich enough to buy anything you want right now. Now, I'm very much for healthy food. So, yeah. And I know that you thought it was all organic because you're billionaires. Oh, but I thought for sure that somebody was manufacturing food products that cause gas in the wombs of women. Yeah. So as to kind of electrify them and control their sexuality. And as much as you say, no, we didn't, I thought for sure that there were some fumes coming out of there that have been genetically modified. Now, if you have not actually thought of the smell of your flatulence, I want you to do everything you can, today or tomorrow, depending on if you're awake or not. Yeah. Why don't you go ahead and see all the different smells of your individual flatulence? Yeah. And exactly how to get the smell of flatulence, because